Welcome to another edition of the CEO's blog. John, thanks for joining us on Trots TV today. Wanted to talk to you about the abandoned race meeting at Newcastle last week due to the wet weather. It brought up a lot of questions, people asking where does that prize money go?
The prize money goes into a fund, and that fund actually pays the money for the unplaced horses. Now, what people have to remember that the prize money only goes back to ninth. So when we have 10, 11, 12 horses or more, such as 19 in the trotters, that money comes from somewhere. So that money goes there. So it's not lost to the industry. Another place where it's applied, of course, is with additional races at meetings where they get more than the standard 8. Another place it goes, it also helps fund the guaranteed 2-year-old races. So it's spent everywhere. So it's not retained in any way other than to distribute to the participants as best we can, and in a very fair and even-handed way.
Okay, well, on a similar topic, let's talk about 2-year-old racing. There's been some additional 2-year-old races added to programs.
Yes, they have, and going back to Newcastle, the fact is that the 2-year-old race there was very important as far as horses being qualified to the conditions of the Bathurst Gold Crown. So that 2-year-old race at Newcastle was run on Tuesday. So is that an additional race? Probably an additional race there, but we've got a 2-year-old race, I think, that's additional at Cootamundra, non-TAB. It wasn't on the program, but where we can, we add these races into the calendar, the set calendar that went out last October. So what we're doing with 2-year-old racing, there's more 2-year-old racing now with better and stronger fields, and a guaranteed if there's 6 or more horses than we've had before. 2-year-old fillies races are very, very evident in that calendar, and we believe at Harness Racing New South Wales it's been successful. So what we'll do at the end of the season, we'll reassess, we'll have the race dates for the following year, and we'll build it up where we can. There is always a concern, and these concerns come in, that there weren't enough 2-year-old races in the metropolitan area. Well, the facts are there are sufficient races. We've added races to the program. We've added races to the programs at Goulburn where there wasn't a race. Also, we've added races at Bathurst where there weren't 2-year-old races. So as far as the 2-year-old strategy is concerned, it's from Harness Racing New South Wales perspective going very, very well.
Okay, well look, it's been a big week for the Southwest. We obviously had the Wagga Carnival of Cups meeting last Saturday night, and this Saturday night it's Young's turn.
Yeah, the Young Cup, this is a fantastic meeting. The Derby, the Oaks and the Cup, they've drawn very good fields, and I'm sure it'll draw, with the weather permitting, a very strong crowd. Great racing. Young's ideally placed that the city trainers will venture there, and of course the country trainers, if they have an advantage. The advantage is that they're right there at Young, so that's something. But I must compliment the Young Club. They're very proactive. Gary and Chloe and the entire committee, and what they're doing this week is something special, and that is assisting prostate cancer and also motor neurone disease, and of course we have the Teal Pants promotion. So charity will be on the minds of people at Young this week. Not only charity to those owners, but to the local community as well.
Yeah, so I believe horses carrying the number 4 saddlecloth, money will, if they finish in the top 3 placings, money will be donated to those respective charities you just mentioned?
Yes, they will. If the horse 4, now why horse 4? Well, that's the number that's associated to motor neurone disease. If the horse 4 runs first, second or third, the club is donating $500, and Harness Racing New South Wales is matching that $500. Extra special is if the horse, the 4 horse, is driven by a female driver, well, Harness Racing New South Wales will up the ante for the women's cancer research. So everybody out there, if you want to see money going to a charity, put a female driver on horse 4, and she will do the very best for you.
At Young, yeah. Well, it is the last night of the Teal Pants campaign as well. It's one of the last meetings in New South Wales. Obviously, we've got Broken Hill and Non-Tab on Saturday night, and Newcastle as well. But March 11 is the end of the Teal Pants campaign, which has been successful so far in New South Wales.
Very successful. I noticed on the national scoreboard all states that New South Wales will be contributing the most because we have a very dominant group of female drivers who are very competitive in these races. So at this stage we're leading the field, and I think we will continue that trend. But as we move forward, of course, this Friday and next Monday, the very important fields are put together for the Bathurst Gold Crown. So it's an exciting time of the year, and we just can't wait for it to happen.
All right, John. Well, I'm sure we'll have more on that in next week's CEO's blog, so we'll catch up then.
Certainly, Amanda.